Hi Batlings! Hello, hello! It's the first drawing stream I've done in quite a while. So first of all, let me show you guys. This is something I've been working on. Well, I started like, I don't know, I made the initial sketch a while ago and then I just finished it up today. And I gotta do line art and all that. So this is Art of Corn, of course. Yeah, sorry for the jump scare. Also, hold on, I do have the Fates OST pulled up so that we can have some background music as well. It's not just gonna be silent the whole time. Thank you, thank you. I feel like there's still some parts that I'm not super happy with, but hopefully when I line it and color it, we can fix that. Right here. Let me get this pulled up. Right, I'll make it pretty quiet for you guys. But I do need music to listen to while I'm drawing. Or else I'll like lose my mind. Maybe like probably like that is good enough. What's the OST? I got it custom made. I believe it should be linked in the description, or the artist should be in the description if you want to check out some of their other stuff. I really like it though. I really like it. Here, I'm gonna make this just a little bit quieter. But like I said, I gotta work on line art for this. I still can't exactly say what I need all this art for, but if you saw my Twitter post yesterday, it's related to the good news that I got. So we'll see when I can share. But first of all, I turn the opacity up so you guys could see this, but I need to lower it again. Maybe like that. Something like that should be fine. And I think I'll just use my normal pen. I was gonna try different brushes because I thought that might be good, but I don't know. I feel like sticking with the one that I know is probably for the best. And also, like my past drawing streams, my tracking might get a little messed up since I gotta like look down, but there's not much I can do about that. So first of all, we're gonna do the line art for like the face, I think, and then we'll go from there. And I don't know. I want to try and get this done pretty quickly, so I probably won't bother with too much. I'm pretty excited. Like I said, I can't really share exactly what it is yet, but I'm pretty excited about it. It's makes me a little bit nervous, but it's okay. Like I said, I'll share everything when I can. I need to stop zooming in so much. I feel like one of the biggest things that makes me take so long to draw is I zoom in so much. And I don't need to. But like it's hard. I want to get the details. And I need to stop. Like I've been trying to remind myself not to, but it's just hard to break the habit. And then I've been drawing a lot these past few days. Or like the past week or two really. Because I've been trying to get all this stuff done for my portfolio. I mean, I think that looks fine. Yeah, that looks good enough. We're not gonna bother with it too much. So that we'll do what we have to, and then as long as it looks okay. Because I feel like one of the biggest issues that I have is I focus way too much on the details when they don't really matter. And it's like I need to focus on the bigger picture. Quite literally. Hopefully we can get this done relatively quickly. I feel like usually streaming, I seem to get stuff done faster sometimes. So we'll see if that remains true. Let's try that again. Short stream today? Maybe? We'll see. We'll see how long it takes. It could take a while. Because whenever I finish line art, I'm going to move on to coloring and shading. I know that'll take a while. But we'll see when I can get it done. Oh, did not mean to put it out there. That looks fine enough. We'll fix everything up that needs to be fixed. Hello? And then, like I said, hopefully we can get this done pretty quickly. Because I still got more stuff I gotta draw also. Yeah, I think that's about right. I wouldn't say speedrun. Like I said, it still takes quite a while. So, you know. I think I'll make this a little bit thinner. No. Listen, if I got into HoloLive, I would not be saying anything about it. That would be a huge breach of contract. So no, it's not that. It's so exciting news though. It's not like VTubing related, so I don't want to like get people's hopes up or get people scared. Because there's no reason to be. Okay, I think I got that about right. Maybe? I don't know, I'll leave it and come back. And then the eyes, I'm not gonna bother filling them in right now. But I do want to make sure I get the lines right. So, like that. Thank you, thank you. Like I said, I will share everything when I can. Because, I just want to be like 100% sure on everything that's happening. Which is why I'm waiting to say anything about it, really. Because I just want to make sure that I don't have to like walk stuff back. Because, you know, I don't want to say one thing and then be like, actually, that's not happening. Which I've said in, I think, the past few streams. But I at least got one part kind of like confirmed to me, so. I mean, I feel like it's not as scary as presenting in real life. I don't know, I don't like how I did that. Maybe we'll keep a little bit of the line art, at least for now. I don't know. I mean, I have like a usual style now for coloring eyes, but I might try something different. I don't think they make people fake their voices. I mean, I feel like it'd be weird if an agency did that anyway, right? Because they'd probably be found out at some point. And like, contractual obligation to fake your voices, that would be strange. Alright. I think well, yeah, that's fine. I feel like when you're doing a line art and you take away the sketch, sometimes it looks a little scary at first. Maybe I should paint the eyes instead of doing line art. No, I'll do line art. If I don't like it, I can always erase it and just paint. there's also this little taper, whatever you call that part. Who's this? This is Corin from Fates. It's a pretty big drawing. I zoomed in a lot because I want to get stuff done. Like I said, I need to stop that habit, but it's so hard. So I think once I get done with the face, I can not zoom in so much. Hopefully. I think the hair is going to be another, like, problem area, but besides that, I think we should be good. Come on. I just want to get this line. Okay, I think that's fine. Ooh, I think my gerbils just did something. I heard something from upstairs. Oh well. Most complex character to draw? Honestly, probably Corin. Because Corin's got like weird clothing going on. I don't know, there's probably other people, but Corin's clothes are just so strange. I'll figure out like line weight and everything later. Let's do the other eye, which I did just copy and paste, so we're gonna try to make them look the same. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the Fire Emblem characters, they have the most impractical outfits for what they're doing. I don't know why it put me up there. Like I said, hopefully after... Oh wait, I might need to line the other side of the eyes also. Probably should. I'll just go ahead and do that. And then I can erase it later if I don't want it. Alright, and the eyelashes. Like I said, after the face we can probably zoom out a little bit. Hold on, let's hide the hair layer for a second so I can see. I've been trying to get down to one layer for most things, but I feel like with hair I still want to have 2 layers. Like, I don't know, I just... I like having it on a separate layer so I can see the face better. Alright, and we can put it back now. Let's see, is that about the same as... No. Let's try that again. I just want to make them look about the same. Which, you know, sometimes it's hard because I'm left-handed, so I... when I'm drawing on the right side, I gotta, like, look over my hand. Or look under. I think that looks about the same. We'll make them match more later. Okay, and the eyebrow, the other one, which is pretty much the same as the other one. So I just gotta make those look about the same. Which might be easier said than done, but... oh well, it's okay. We can do it. I guess it doesn't have to be exactly the same. I feel like this isn't related to line art, but I feel like as time has gone on and like I've kept drawing, I've started preferring like simpler shading as opposed to art styles where you really like, I don't know, go super in depth on the rendering. Like, I don't know, that's just not as appealing to me anymore. Maybe it's just because it takes so much effort, but I don't know, I feel like it's off. I did finally learn how to flip my canvas. Yeah, it's definitely, the shape is different, but I'm gonna have to do something like this to make it look like that one. Well, I'll just say that's good enough, I think. And let's see. mean, I guess. I know there's people that like it, but just me personally, I don't really care for it. Because it's like, I don't know, it's so much effort, and then sometimes you put in so much effort rendering and it still doesn't look good. I mean that for my own art mostly. Not like throwing shade at anyone. Alright, this eye. Let me make sure they look about the same also. Right, I think as long as we do the same thing we did to the other one, they should. Probably. It's not anyone in particular. It's just like a style. And like, it can look good. I just feel like you gotta be really, really good at shading. Or like, you gotta be really, really good at rendering. Okay, I think that's fine. I get bothered when these things aren't symmetrical. Right, it mostly is. I guess I'll do like the tips of the ears. Which, like I said, I'm trying not to zoom in so much. I want them to be a little bit rounded. Because, you know, it's not like corn has super sharp ears. I don't even know if they're like dragon ears, I guess. Since corn's a dragon. Let's see, how does that look? I mean, I'm gonna have the hair in a bit, so it's not like it matters too much. And the other one, you can only see the tip, so I guess we'll draw that. You can only see a little tiny bit of it. I might as well add it for later. And I think you'll be able to see like the line art here, so I'll go ahead and draw that. Is that where it's supposed to be? Well, probably. We'll see if it looks fine later, I guess. I mean, maybe I shouldn't do that now because the sketch is obviously going to be thicker than the actual line art. Oh well. Alright, let's do the neck. Which I don't think I curved this that much. So it should still be pretty straight. The other one's a little bit curved. Let's see. I mean, I don't know, it still follows the same thing, so I'll just leave it like that. Hold on, I'm gonna adjust how I'm sitting, because this is not my usual, like, drawing position. Let me put the sketch back on. Because like I said, line art looks a little scary when you take the sketch away and you're not done. And if I want to make stuff like thinner, like the line art, then I'll do that in a bit. For now, we're not going to worry too much about it. Although I just did that there, but oh well. I feel like these things are going to be something I'm going to struggle with, but we'll just leave that for when I get to them. Hello. And like I said, her outfit is so, I don't know, it's so strange. I don't understand what's happening. She's she's got a really strange thing happening with the bottom half of her outfit. Well, unfortunately it's not Persia. I just want to get this line right, please. I think that's good enough. Let's just connect that back there. Yeah, I think most do. It's just Corin has like the strangest looking one. And it's like, It vaguely looks like the Norian outfits, but not really. I don't know, it's really confusing. Oh, I just gotta like go down and then curve a little bit. Which I think that works. I just want to make it look nicer. Keep zooming in. Well, unfortunately I didn't draw a full body, but I just didn't feel like it. And I'm still not the best at anatomy. Like, I think I've gotten better, definitely, but I want to get better at it. Let's add a little bit more there so that it doesn't look so thin. Alright, and then this side of the collar, whatever this is. Is that the right? Okay. This background music. It's the one that plays when you're like inviting someone over. I've heard it so much. Mostly because the first time I played Fates, I spent a lot of my time doing DLC maps and then going straight back to my private quarters. Okay, there we go. Erase that a little bit. I mean, yeah, it's good to learn, definitely. Maybe not for every artist, because not everyone's gonna draw people, but I think it's pretty crucial. And then, you know, I feel like I have a good grasp on it, but even then I still want to learn. Or like go back to the basics. Let's just erase that a little bit. I just didn't feel like that looked right. Okay. Every time I erase anything, it's like, oh no, now it looks off. Oh, it's fine. We can fix it later. Usually I just tell myself that, and then if I don't come back to it, that's probably for the best. Forgetting about it's probably the best outcome. Hello. Okay, looks pretty good. I don't know if I'll do this hand first. Thank you, thank you. Honestly, I thought about using the sketch, but I was like, I should probably keep it clean. Since this is going in my portfolio, I should probably put some effort into it. I'm still not, I don't know, this hand is still bothering me a little bit, but maybe after I color it and everything, it'll look fine. Like, I think the other one's pretty much good, but that one's bothering me a little. Oh well, we can figure it all out. Yeah, I guess I'll do the hand next. Do we rate it M? Well, I guess that'd be fine. Some people might not like that, but I would be okay with it. Here, I'll probably curve it a little more anyway. Since the hands have more than 2 points in them. Or not points, but what are they called? Like, I don't know. They have 3 points where they curve, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. Like I said, I do not need to be this zoomed in. Okay, and then joints? Yeah, probably. I thought it might be joints, but I was like, I don't know, what if it's not? It does look a little bit off, but We'll draw the rest of the fingers and see what I do. This one curves more upwards. We're gonna have like intersecting lines here. Actually, this one I might just keep straight, so maybe I'll do the same for that one too. Because that'll just be easier. I don't know. I don't really like the shape of them at the end. I feel like they're too round. If that makes sense. So maybe I'll try and do something with that. And then, like I said, this one just looks weird curving it like that, so we won't do that. You can kind of do whatever you want as long as it looks good. Okay, I think that is like the straightest. It's probably a little curved and I just didn't realize in the sketch, but oh well. It's fine if it's like that. And then, like I said, we'll do different line weights and things at the end of line art. Because right now I'd rather not worry about that. I mean, I could, but I feel like it wouldn't make sense for Corn since she's got gloves on. So, you know, you wouldn't really be able to see those. Alright, there's the pinky finger. Usually kind of curves outwards a little bit. That might be one part making it look a little strange. I mean, also, I'm just more used to drawing hands that have fingernails on them, so... This is a little new and odd to me. But like I said, we'll worry about it later, and if I need to fix it, then I will. Look at those gloves. Well, she does have gloves on. This is like this and all of that is armor. Or I don't know, something. I couldn't really like find a good way to translate the design of her armor, but hopefully it looks okay. I want it to be a little thicker there, since that's where it's like bending from. Okay, I think that's probably good. Like I said, I don't like the fingers, but I'll figure all that out later. For now, we're just gonna focus on getting everything lined. Which for the actual arm, I should probably stay zoomed out. Maybe I should do this side first. That might be easier. Okay, I think that's fine. Maybe. Yeah, no, I don't like the way it curved. Okay, that one's fine. I'll keep that part erased since the hair is gonna be there. So there's no reason to have that. And now the bottom. Here, let me like hide the hair for a second so I can see this. Get the top of it and then... Nope, not the entire sketch. I might need that. I feel like drawing elbows is also another like weird thing. Like, I don't know, I can't decide how I want to draw them. I feel like it's maybe a little more like sharp than it should be. I mean, elbows are a little pointy, but not too much. Get the arm. Because it connects right there. Should probably bring it in a little bit. Okay, I think that's good. And then now we gotta draw this side. Which maybe, yeah, I think if I do it in like 2 parts, that should help. Although that might be, I don't know, it might make it a little bit tough, but oh well. We can make it look right if anything's off. I made it curve a little weirdly, but that's fine. You can handle it. Nope, nope. I don't want to teleport around the canvas. I think that's probably good. Since they are like intersecting, I feel like the line art should be a little bit thicker here. But we'll worry about that later. And for now, like I said, we're just going to focus on getting everything lined. Okay, so I mean, I should probably include the armor in the line art too, so that I don't have to do that later during rendering. Would probably make it easier at least. I don't really know how it's supposed to look. I mean, we don't have too many references of Corrin, so I'm just kind of assuming what all this looks like. I can't remember if I've seen Fire Emblem at the conventions that I went to, because it's been a while, and I wasn't really as into Fire Emblem back then. They might have had 3 houses, but this was also right around the boom of like Genshin. So, you know, everything was Genshin pretty much. There was no escaping it. Oh, I think I did make this a little bit too curved. No, keep that. I just don't want this to be as curved as it was. Because it's not supposed to be like round. Just curving to fit the hand. Alright, so we got that. Like I said, it was kind of hard to translate the like armor details, but hopefully it all looks like it should. And if it doesn't, then I'll come back later and fix it. Maybe, if I remember to. And I guess we gotta do this too. Oh wait, the sleeve. I forgot her like big poofy sleeve is over here too. And then I guess I'll do the other hand and then we'll do the body. Will probably be easier. And I guess we'll probably do the outline of the body before we focus in on like the details inside. Because that's gonna be a little easier than trying to draw all of this at once. So first of all, no, please, just give me a good line. Okay, I think that works. Well, no, that's not where I want it to be. Please. Okay, finally. I think that one's fine also. And this one's a little bit curved because I didn't know what to do, but hopefully... No, I'm pretty good. Just, you know, working on stuff. And the portfolio that I'm submitting, it has requirements, and I had read some of them, but then I got an email that had more information about them. And there's a part that was like, you need to have 10 to 20 illustrations if you're submitting illustrations in your portfolio. And I was like, oh, okay. I was planning on doing like 7 or 8 and I already have 5. So now I gotta do 5 more drawings. Oh well. I'll, you know, I'll power through. Yes, this is Corin. Don't worry, I did check to make sure fan art was allowed, because most of my other recent art is also fan art, so I wanted to make sure. It doesn't say anything about that, so I think we're good on that front. Actually, I think it's only going to be like 2 Astolfo drawings that I'm submitting. Which, like I said, hopefully soon I can tell you guys what this is all for, but until then I gotta be a little secretive. Well, I mean, I don't have to, but I just wanna make sure that everything goes as planned. I mean, like I said, this is for my portfolio, so I feel like I can't include anything too explicit. Thank you, thank you. But I'm including some of the VTuber models I've done, not all of them. And then I thought about including my VTuber model, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm showing too much skin in my model. I feel like they might not like that. Yes, this is Fate's background music. But I'll see. I'll think about it some more. If I get really tired of I mean, I guess I could, but I don't know. We'll see. I might adjust my model a little bit and submit it also. Because I still like it a lot. I think I did pretty good work. I'm not gonna draw that right now. We'll worry about that later. And then, like I said, I'll do this arm, and then we'll do the outline of the body and like the cape, and we'll leave the hair for last because that's gonna be a lot. Which I don't know if it entirely looks right, but it looks cool, so. Like I said, I need to stop zooming in so much. Because I got some big lines to draw. Well, I was gonna put it on a playlist of all Fire Emblem music, but I was like, I don't know. I feel like Fates is a little more fitting. And also I know more Fates music. Even though there have been some tracks that I haven't recognized in here. Okay, I feel like I chopped off the top of that and now it doesn't look right. Okay, that's fine. And this one. The curves is a little weird. Or like there's more there's more lines in the sketch than I'm allowing myself to work with. So I think that's good. And I think I'll do the other side of the sleeve before I bother with the arm itself. Because that's just easier. I'm sure I've heard some of it, or at least remixes, with how much they reuse music between games, or remix them at least. And like I said, I wish they would add Fire Emblem to the Nintendo alarm clock, the Alarmo. Because, like, I like it, but I feel like every morning I'm getting scared awake because there's like Splatoon shooting noises in my ear. But it's either that or like Pikmin, or I guess I could change to Mario or Zelda, and I don't know what else is on there. Yeah, it's kind of like that. I feel like hers isn't too bad though. I feel like it could be worse. I do like the Splatoon one more because I like the Splatoon music over the Pikmin music, to be honest. But like I said, the shooting noises scare me every morning. I guess I'll just do these both at once. I do have a reference image, but I was mostly using it for the sketch, so I probably won't use it again until I get to coloring. Or if I need to look at something again. Because I actually just pulled up the the like key art. Although I feel like this isn't a great reference because it doesn't have the front, so I had to look for another one just for that. Oh well. Silent Hill alarms. That'd be pretty scary. I mean, the music would be nice. But if they did it like the Alarmo and there were like sound effects that happen, I feel like that'd be pretty scary. Although I do wonder if there's a way to turn the sound effects off and have it just be the music. Because that might be better for me. I don't know. I mean, it's still fun having them, but it's just, like I said, it's a little bit jarring. I haven't played any of the Zelda games, honestly. So I don't really know any of the music from it. I mean, not that I'm super familiar with, like, the Splatoon 3 music, but I still probably know it better than Zelda. I feel like an actual alarm clock works so much better for me, though. I know. I want to. I just haven't gotten to them yet. But having an actual alarm clock works way better for me than just using my phone or something. Because the issue that I was having with my phone is, like, I just would not wake up. I don't know what about the Nintendo alarm clock does it, but that gets me up right on time. I wake up as soon as it starts going off. I think I'll probably just leave this like it is. Just draw it how it is. I may have wanted to make it more detailed in the sketch, but oh well. I mean, maybe that's the point. Maybe the point is to scare me, so it'll wake me up. Like I said, it's just... I just wish it was maybe a little less jarring. Didn't mean to go so far, but that works. And I guess I'll do like the bottom. Any better? I mean... It's okay. I've been going to bed earlier than I used to, so... Although I feel like a lot of the time I wake up tired even if I go to bed early. So I don't know what the deal with that is, but... Maybe eventually I'll find out. Is that... No, that's probably right. We'll just do the other side of the arm first. Swing it around this way because that might be easier, I don't know. I feel like that's going in a little bit too much. I know like the first little while that I had the alarm clock, my gerbils were a little bit freaked out every morning. Which I understand. It is jarring, definitely. I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like there needs to be a way that you can turn off being able to stop the alarm by hitting the thing on the top. Because usually I do that and then I like grab my phone and stay in bed on my phone for like 30 minutes. And I don't need to be doing that. So I feel like they need to have some setting where you can't do that to turn the alarm off and you need to actually get out of bed. Because how it's supposed to work is to turn the alarm off, you're supposed to like physically stand up and get out of bed. Put it further from your bed. I guess I could, but then, you know, I'd have to like move my nightstand further away also. Because right now I have it stacked on top of a bunch of books. I don't know if I mentioned that, but my nightstand itself isn't high enough to reach my bed. Like, I can reach it from my bed, but it's not high enough to just stand up to my bed. So, for the alarm clock, I had to stack a bunch of books on my nightstand and then put it on top of there. Which, you know, it probably looks a little strange. But, whatever. I'm doing what I have to. Yeah, it's the one that costs $100. I got it as a Christmas gift. I didn't just buy it myself. Yeah, exactly. So. I feel like I'm not really a fan of how I shape these either, but it's whatever. Hello? Okay, actually I don't like it like that. Maybe if I do it like that instead. And make this one a little bit thinner. Which most of the detailing for the hands I'm gonna leave for when I shade or render. I'm not gonna bother with it right now. Because it's just gonna be easier to wait until then. But like I said, the alarm clock does work. It's expensive, but it does work. I don't know if I should have it like point. I know, I feel like Ring Fit was such a strange choice for one of the alarms. Because like every other one I feel like makes sense. You know, Splatoon's big, Pikmin's big, Mario is obvious. Zelda's still really big. But Ring Fit Adventure? Huh? I don't know, maybe they had to like talk it over with other people. It's just like, come on. We'll bother with making it look nice after I finish lining all of this. Yeah, I think that's fine. I know, I'm surprised there's not even like a Pokemon. Because you'd think Pokemon would be like a no-brainer for an alarm clock, but... Alright. I don't want it to be super sharp transition. Yeah, a little more rounded like that. I'm looking at my own hand for reference. Which sometimes, as a little hack, I will just take pictures of my hands and use them as my own references. Because that's a little bit easier. Hello, hello. Alright, now we gotta do this one. The Pokemon-shaped alarm? Yeah, they'll probably make a separate one. I will say, a while ago, when I was looking for more Astolfo merch to buy, there was someone selling, like, an officially licensed Astolfo clock. Like, it just had Astolfo on it. And I was like, oh my god, it'd be so funny if I got this. But unfortunately, I tried to get the proxy service to buy it for me, and they told me that the seller had already sold it. And I was like, oh, well, alright. I probably didn't really need that. But it was one I had seen on eBay for like $100, and they were selling it for like 10 bucks. Actually, I think even less than that. It was like $6. And I was like, it'd be really funny if I got this. Maybe eventually I'll find one and actually buy it. Which also, I did get my $6 back after they were not able to buy it, so... The other day, though, I saw people on Twitter complaining about the proxy service that I use all the time, From Japan. And yes, that is the name, it's just called From Japan. And people were complaining about it being super expensive, but I feel like compared to other proxies I've used, it's one of the cheapest. I mean, maybe it just depends on what you're buying, but usually I just buy like little things, so the shipping isn't too bad. I've seen people buying like whole shelves off proxy service. And I'm like, I mean, I feel like that's not what most people use them for. But alright. I feel like I'm still a little conflicted about the way that looks, but... Maybe it's because the top of this needs to be flatter, not as round. It's not that much, it's not that much. Like I said, I feel like the proxy service I use is one of the cheapest. So it's not too bad. And usually when I find something I like, I try to wait and find other stuff to buy with it so that I can put it all together and not spend as much overall. Because it is annoying when you want to buy just like one thing and that one thing is going to cost you like $20 in shipping. So then usually I wait until I find like 5 things, and then those 5 things still cost $20 in shipping, but there's 5 of them now. And usually the cost of the actual item outweighs the shipping cost at that point, so. Because I feel like it's really absurd when you gotta pay more for shipping than the actual thing. The actual thing you're buying. Alright, let's do the lines here, and then I'll get to the body. like I said, I'll focus on line weight after we finish all of these. Or after we finish all the line art, probably. Or maybe just the body line art to focus on line weight, because then the hair is going to take a while. I'm assuming. I mean, when I was sketching it, it didn't take that long, but I feel like line art always takes way longer than sketching. Which, like I said, I thought about using the sketch, but for a portfolio, I think it should be cleaner than this. Especially because there were some parts that I just rushed. So, you know, I want to make it look nice. And then also, since the stream's unarchived, I can play Fire Emblem background music and not get copyright claimed. Although I haven't from playing the games, but I don't know if there's a difference between, like, playing the music while you're playing the game and just playing it in a stream. And I don't really want to find out. I mean, I know when I was playing Portal, one of the streams got copyright claimed for a song that was in the game. I was like, oh, well, that's kind of unavoidable if you're playing the game. So I feel like it's just silly. I feel like in cases like that, they shouldn't be able to copyright claim your video. Because, you know, you're playing the game. It's not like you're just playing the music for fun. And that's not like the main focus of your content. I just don't want to deal with like getting a copyright strike or anything, which I haven't yet, so that's true. Maybe I should, I don't know, does that look weird? It does look a little weird, but that might make more sense. I don't know, I feel like it kind of makes sense to have it like that. I don't know, I'll leave it, and then if I don't like it later, oops. If I don't like it later, I can change it. Yeah, we'll just leave it for now. Well, like I said, since this is unarchived, I'm not too worried about it, and I'm not even gonna private it or anything. I'm just gonna let it, you know, go after the stream's over. So I'm not too worried. Because I think it's absurd that privated videos can get copyright claims on them. Or like sometimes my karaokes from months ago will get a new copyright claim on them. And I'm like, what? Like, why are you doing this now? Months later. There's just no reason to. I know, but I just, like I said in the description, I don't want to have to like explain why my art got found on a VTuber's YouTube channel. Which, I mean, some of it I might have to explain anyway, because I'm using some of my commissioned work. I got this line. Yeah, let's get rid of that, maybe that'll help. It's a weird curve because I got that right there. But we're not drawing the belt yet, so that doesn't matter. Oh. I'm making it like too wide. Whatever, I think that's fine. Alright, I think that's good. And like I said, we'll do like the outline of the body before we focus on the inner parts. Because there's a lot going on here. I'll do the bigger pieces whenever we get to the inside. Before I move on to smaller pieces, I mean. Well, like I said, I just wanna like very much express that it doesn't have anything to do with VTubing. It's not like, you know, graduation or anything. So, like I said, I don't want to get people's hopes up or get people scared. But it's something exciting for me, so I hope you guys are excited for whenever I can finally talk about it. Like I said, I'm not under like an NDA or anything. I could say what it is right now. I just don't want to because I want to make sure that everything is like it's supposed to be. I wish. I did actually want to do game design for a long while. And I mean, maybe with what I'm doing, I could eventually, but I feel like nowadays it's kind of a volatile career path. Because, like, there's so many layoffs and everything nowadays. It's kind of scary. It's like, I'd rather have a little more security in my job. I guess we'll probably do one side first and then the next one. Yeah, and like, when I was younger, also, I wanted to do game design really badly. And I was gonna go into computer science. I think I mentioned that before. But I decided against it in the end. I'll just do like the edges of these. How does this look in Corin's actual art again? Yeah, it is kind of curved, not exactly like jutting out. So I want to make it curve a little bit. Yeah, and like so many games now, they crunch so hard and they come out in such an unfinished state. It's like, I don't want to be overworked like that. Oh wait, I forgot, I think there's another line that's... Is it like there? Well, I don't know, we'll figure that out later. When I first started drawing this, I got like halfway through drawing her weird like exoskeleton looking suit. And midway through I realized that I had drawn it wrong and I had to redo like this big entire part all over again. I was like, oh my god, I hate you, Corin. It's alright. I got it mostly accurate. I'm taking a few creative liberties just because I want to. Mostly because it makes my job easier. I didn't even know that Assassin's Creed Shadows was coming out. I thought it was still like a year off. But you know, that shows how much I keep my finger on the pulse of games that I don't care too much about coming out. The horror games, I'm pretty locked in, but for other stuff, not as much. Obviously, like Fire Emblem and all that, you know, I pay attention. Alright, we'll do like the curve of this, and then the outline for lower down. I might end up erasing that line so I can do like one big line for that. I just haven't had time. Maybe in a bit I'll watch it on stream. We can get a live Pythea reaction. But I mean, we're like an hour in. I think I've made decent progress so far. I'm still busy. I mean, like I said, I got 5 more illustrations to make. This is kind of one of them, I guess. Since this is unarchived, I can show one of the other recent ones I made. Let's see. Okay. I won't show the entire thing, but I'll show a little bit. And then hopefully after everything, after I like get my portfolio submitted and everything, I can show all of the art that I've made for it. I just, like I said, I don't want to post it anywhere because I don't want the people that I'm submitting it to find like my socials and ask me about that. Alright, so this is something I finished up a while ago. And by a while ago, I mean like literally a few days ago. I've been on the grind. I took like a day break and then it was back to the grind. But this is Edelgard from Three Houses. I've been on a little bit of a Fire Emblem kick. Thank you, thank you. Honestly, her crown and those horns were the most annoying things to draw. I took a few liberties with them, but I think it turned out pretty good. Thank you, thank you. I mean, it was fun, but you know. Alright, so anyway, let's get back to this. So I gotta do all this stuff. And then, I don't know, I'm hoping that I can finish up my portfolio within like the next 2 weeks, maybe? Still be unarchived. Yeah, I mean I could turn the DVR, the DVR on now, but I feel like for now it's probably best to just leave it unarchived. I mean, it's not like a super important stream or anything, so I'm fine having it unarchived. And also I didn't add it to like my drawing playlist or anything. Because I figured there's no reason to when it's unarchived. It's just gonna show up as like an unavailable video. I won't do that line yet. We'll wait. This part of her like dress is so confusing. She's got like an axe shape on there. I tried to replicate it the best I could with like the angle. I don't know. We'll see if I change it later. Well, to be fair, a lot of the times that I unarchive streams or have like unarchived karaoke, I do actually keep them archived, I just private them after. Hello, hello. So a lot of them are actually archived, they're just private. Come on, just let me have this line, please. I feel like zooming out would make it easier for me. Well, hypothetically it would. Because you're having like a smaller space to draw. But sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. Here, let me... Maybe if I shake my hand around for a second, we can get it. I should probably do this anyway so I don't like develop carpal tunnel. There was one day, like, a few days into when I was really on the grind, which I guess I still am, but when I was working on that Edelgard art, my hand started hurting, like, really badly. My left hand specifically, which, you know, is the one I draw with, because that's my dominant hand. So, I was like, oh shit, am I getting carpal tunnel? And one of my friends was like, try this, and if you... I think it was like, make an okay sign with your hands and try to straighten your other 3 fingers that aren't making the O. And if it hurts to do that, then you might be developing carpal tunnel. And I did that, and they didn't hurt, not that badly. So I don't think that's happening. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm actually drawing corn right now. So thank you, thank you. I guess I probably don't need to outline this whole thing right now. I could probably wait. I'll do a little bit more though. It's just kind of weirdly shaped. Like I said, it's got like an axe shape to it. Which I feel like is weird because corn does not use an axe. Well, I guess you can make some, but by default. We'll just leave it like there. Yes, I believe Friday is Fates again. And then Saturday's Parasite Eve. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. But thank you, thank you. Okay. I think that's fine. And then the leg, pretty straightforward. Alright, and I'll just do the other side. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do like the outline before we really focus on all the details. So that I don't have too much on my plate all at once. Also, I feel like I gotta I gotta do a better job on her like thigh highs, whatever these are. Because I really rushed those. I'll try to make them look better when we get to those. I guess I'll do like the side of this thing. This skirt, whatever it is. Part of the skirt, the lining. I mean, Fate shouldn't take too much longer to get through. Because I think on Friday I might, before stream, I might do some of the DLC maps just like off stream to grind a few more supports. And then read them on stream. Because I feel like that's easier. Oh, the level up sound. But I feel like that's a lot easier than trying to do a bunch of DLC maps to grind supports on stream. Alright, now let's connect this so that it looks like it should. I think that's fine. But like I said, I think I'm gonna do that for most supports that I want to grind, because that'll just be a lot easier. I mean, if you have the DLC maps like I do, then you can grind. At least for supports. For actual, like, well, I guess we'll level up too. There's no avoiding that, really, but... I'm mostly focused on trying to get support so that I can get child units. So, Corn's lines. I do read them out loud. I don't really put too much effort into voice acting during stream, but I try a little bit. I at least put emotion into them, even if I don't give everyone super distinct voices. I used to voice act some a little bit for some games, but it does put a little bit of a strain on my throat, especially for like high-pitched characters. And I do have an ASMR video on my channel if you're interested in that. And I did actually put effort into voice acting there. Alright, let's line the rest of this. I just had to get the squish just right. Not that many people are gonna notice it, but I had to. Voice changing software? I could try. I mean, I think that's an okay line. I'll just go with it. If I need to, I can change it or fix it later. Alright, let's finish up the rest of the outline, and I think I'll do the cape, and then we'll focus on the inner details. And here, I'll just erase some of that, because it'll need to be lower than I drew it at first. I do feel like my art style has changed quite a bit in not a super long time. I feel like that's for the best, though. I wasn't super satisfied with it before. I'm still not entirely satisfied, but I like it more than I did before. I see, I see. I'll probably, maybe after like Parasite Eve 2, I'll start Valhalla. Like I said, I do have it, I just haven't played it yet. Or, you know, haven't found time to play it. Because there's so many games and I just don't know which ones to play. Right, and I'm gonna get this one too. Which I think I made the other one a little bit curved, right? Well, not really. Maybe I should, because the rest of these are a little bit curved. After this ordeal? Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna... I'm not like graduating or anything. But, well, actually, thinking about it now, I'm probably going to be busier. I might not be able to stream as often. In the cover. It's still in the works. Since this is unarchived, I guess I can say this. I think I'm gonna have to find another mixer because... or like another person to do the mixing, because the person that I initially commissioned, they didn't like ghost me or anything, but I've been talking to them for a few months. Well, longer than a few months. And every now and then I'm like, hey, how's the cover mixing coming along? And they're like, I'm working on it. I'm like, okay. And like, I know as an artist, you know, someone who takes commissions, I've done this to people too before, where like, you know, I'm working on stuff. So I was like, okay, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, and they're working on it. But it's been a while, and I haven't even seen like a process or like progress, I guess. And you know, when I tell someone I'm working on something, usually I try to give them an update. Yeah. So I might eventually just tell them like, hey, I'm gonna ask for a refund. And just cancel it and find someone else. Which I don't know why I seem to have this luck, but Maybe eventually the cover will come out, but hopefully I can find like a good mixer that will actually work on stuff and get it done quickly. Because like most people that I looked at for mixing, and even this person, it was like, they said they would finish it within like a month. And that was what their, I don't know, like description said. But that does not happen. Yeah, so I think eventually I'm just gonna ask for a refund if it doesn't get done. And then after that I also gotta get the music video, which, you know, I don't want to get started on that until I have the actual cover mixed. Because they need something to use as the audio and like time the lyrics to and everything. And I can't really just give them, you know, the song itself. That might be useful, yeah. Because that might be better than me trying to search around. Although this time I should probably look on like VGen. Because every commission I've gotten from VGen has been really good. Which, you know, I am on VGen and I take commissions on VGen, so I trust it pretty well compared to most other things. And like I've used Fiverr for a few things VTubing related, but VGen is definitely more trustworthy and just better overall. I feel like this should be a little more like this. Yeah, I mean, I'll try to explain it all at a later point if I can. Because it's been an ongoing saga, but I just haven't really said anything because, you know, like I said, I'm also an artist that takes commissions. And I understand if you need to take a while on something, but it's good to have, like, proof that you're doing that. Okay, I will touch up these a little bit to make them more how I want them before we move on to drawing the other stuff. I just want them to be a little bit thinner on the inside. No, it's definitely helpful. Like I said, it's a little overwhelming sometimes to do everything on my own. And you know, when I was first looking for mixers, I was not super informed on anything. I know. I didn't think it would take that long, and then I'm also still kind of making excuses for them. But like I said, I'll give them a little bit longer and then just find a different person. Or probably just give them like an ultimatum, like if you don't have this done by this date, then I'm gonna ask for a refund. Because I paid over PayPal. And I didn't do like friends and family or anything. It was just a regular payment. So I can get a refund if I want to. It's not like the window is passed or anything. I know. And also, I don't know, I do have more like funds to pay for better mixing now, so maybe it's for the best that this is happening, because I could pay for a higher quality one. Because at first I was just going off of what was crowdfunded by everyone, which is why I want to get it out, because I don't want it to just like be in limbo forever. And oh, something about these is bothering me. I don't think they're right. But hopefully soon I can give you guys an update. Whenever this one gets done, I do have an idea of what song I want to cover next, but I want to get this one like done and out first before I even start recording. Because I want to make sure that all of this gets done before moving on to anything else. And then hopefully whenever the time comes to record that second cover, whoever I use as my mixer can do it again. But like the art's ready for it. So for the first cover, I mean. Because I already commissioned that, which I kind of did that on a whim. I just didn't feel like drawing the art myself for the cover, so I commissioned someone else to do it. And like I'm really happy with it, so I want to be able to use it, and then also actually tell the artist like, hey, your art is being used as it's intended to be. Because so far I haven't, you know, been able to do anything with it. So hopefully, once I get this all sorted out, then I can. But I think even after everything with like my portfolio and stuff, like I said, I probably won't be able to stream as often, or maybe not for as long at least. It all depends on what ends up happening, but I know I'll still be able to record like covers and everything. And like I said, I'll explain more when I can. I just gotta be cryptic until I get everything completely sorted out. I just don't want what's coming to be like a complete surprise. So that's why I've mentioned it instead of staying quiet about it. Okay, I think that's fine. They are a little bit thinner than the other ones, but oh well. We can make these a little thinner too, balance it out. Maybe I should have been zoomed out so I could see all of these. That might have been helpful. Actually, wait, since this is the elbow, it would probably help to have this a little bit thicker to distinguish them. And then also this one, I forgot about this one. Oh, like I said, it's a little nerve-wracking, but I think it's going to be a good thing in the end. I just gotta kind of be on my grind for a bit, but that's okay. I usually am anyway. I feel like the thumb looks a little weird, but I think I'll just leave it for now. And then like I said, I don't really like the fingers how I did them, but I don't know what else to do with them. And I don't know what it is either. Thank you. And thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. I feel like maybe a part of it is this. Because the pinky should be a little more separated. So maybe that's partially why it looks so off to me. I don't know. We'll worry about that later. I don't want to deal with it right now. And then this one also, I wish to emphasize that a little bit. And maybe a little more there. maybe? No, it's going pretty well. I mean, we got a pretty good amount lined so far. Which also, I don't think I've mentioned this on stream yet, but I haven't been able to get to my doctor for a bit, so I've been like surviving off what I have left of my meds. My ADHD meds, to be clear. This is female Corin. But I go to the doctor's next week because that was the only time they could get me in, and this was like at the start of the month. So what I ended up doing was I cut a lot of them in half. And now I'm just subsisting off that for the time being. Which, I mean, it's been alright. It's not like I need it to function normally, it's just nice to have. Especially, you know, in a time like this where I need to sit down and focus on stuff. I was thinking though, as I was cutting them in half, I was like, I feel like an addict. I mean, like I said, it's just cause I'm not able to get to the doctors for a little bit. That's pretty much anywhere. Alright, we'll start with like this and we'll do that part. I'll probably leave this part until later though. Or for later, I guess. I should probably stay at this like camera angle. I don't know. I feel like I made this a little too like wide, maybe? It's hard to tell from the reference because it's tilted a bit. And then I had another reference image that I unfortunately did not save, but it looked about the same as what I have now, so I don't know, I'm just gonna assume that it's supposed to look like this, and I'll fix it later if I have to. I don't know. Because it's also, it's weird, it's like curved. Corin, why are your closest strange? Thank you, thank you. Which, I mean, I'm trying not to worry too much about it, since I gotta get this done. So I'm trying not to think about it too much if there's something that I don't like. Do the side. And then like that, kind of. Ooh, that's a little bit, it's a little wider than this side. Let's see. Where did I go wrong here? Maybe... Oh, I think it's because I made this look off in some way. Here, let's tilt it this way a little so I kind of know the angle that we're working with. It is just like off-center, I think. Maybe if I move it like this way? I think that'll help it quite a bit to not feel as weird. Let's see. Well, I don't know. No, I feel like it looks off in a different way. Undo, and then... I mean, I don't know, when I'm zoomed out it doesn't seem too bad, so maybe I'll just leave it. You could just make that like a little bit thicker. Still follow the curve. And then erase that. I don't know. We'll just go with that. And I'll do the finer details later. I might just render them, because... I mean, I guess they're line art here, but... it might just be easier to render them on. Yeah, trust the process. Alright, and we'll do, like, the cape. Sash. Whatever this is. I don't think it... okay. Does it, like, go that way? I don't know. I just realized I didn't draw, like, another part of the sash, because it seems like it goes over her shoulder and then turns into the cape, but it doesn't really look like that. But I'd assume that's what's happening. Unless it, like, goes around her body, goes up her back, and... I need another image. I need another reference. Let me see. No, it looks like it doesn't go over her shoulder. Because there's another... hold on. Here, I'll show it on stream too so it makes sense. But there's another reference and like it doesn't show up there. So I guess it does go like up her back and then turn into the cape in some way. Alright. Oh, that's fine. We'll just finish this. The 3D model. I guess I could look at that, but I don't feel like it right now. I think it's supposed to look like this, so we're not gonna worry about it too much. I just don't understand why Corn has to have such a strange outfit when everyone else's outfit is pretty normal, I'd say. Okay, oh wait, we also gotta properly connect that up there. Okay. And I'll just do that later. Like these parts, I mean. We'll do that when I'm rendering. We'll do this part now, I guess. The exoskeleton looking thing. I guess it's supposed to be similar to like her dragon form. But it kind of just looks like she has an exoskeleton, like a bug. I don't know if it's supposed to curve like that. Oh well. It doesn't matter that much. Or wait. Probably goes straight, I'm assuming. I should probably get rid of little dots in the center. Alright, I know there's also like this weird line right here, which I'm assuming would probably show up. So yeah, we'll put that there. It's about where the other lines are, I think. And this one... they're not really that curved, are they? What difficulty? I started on normal. I believe I dropped down to easy. Because it was getting too hard for me. Because I'm playing Conquest. Yeah, they're not really that curved. Also, I think I should extend that out a little bit. Okay. That's how it should be. And we'll do all of these before we focus on the finer details. Because that's going to be easier. Move that up a little bit, and then I'm doing casual. I think I have it on a Phoenix mode. Few save states. Actually, I don't know if I've used too many save states so far. I mean, especially with Phoenix mode, you really don't need them. Awakening, I know I had to use a few save states. Alright, and then I guess I'll do the other side of them too. I do have to make sure it matches. So, maybe I should do the middle first. To play as the old guy. Ooh, Gunter? I mean, there's still the death quotes. They still die really dramatically in Phoenix mode. Even though they come back immediately after. Okay. I might have added more stuff to the design. Oh well. I can make it more complicated for myself if I want to. Since we did that, I guess we'll... Oh, King Garen? Oh, that's a little silly. We'll do these parts next. Oh, we can't do the top of this one because the belt's in the way. Okay. That's gotta be a little more like that. Okay, I think that's fine. Oh, I see, I see. Alright, yeah, we'll do the inside of this. I'll probably save the belt for a little bit later. Whenever we do the rest of the top of the shirt, dress, whatever this is. I don't even know what to call it. It's like a suit of some kind. I think that's about how I want it. If I have to later, I'll fix it. Moon is a classic run. No, no. I think we're gonna save that for a while. I don't know if I've played any of the games on Lunatic. I think Three Houses I might have played hard mode. But not Lunatic. Right, I'll do the other side while we're at it. I feel like I'm still too new to the series to do that. Even though I've played like 4 of the games. Alright, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. And we got that side. And now we gotta draw the pattern. Which thankfully isn't too hard. It was a little annoying getting it to look symmetrical, but eventually I just kind of gave up and hoped that it would look okay. Which I think it does. We'll see if I think that in the end. I also just, I don't know, for streaming, I don't like it being super hard. Because I don't want to spend hours and hours on one level. I mean, I guess that's still content, but it's a little more exciting when you're playing different battles. Alright, I think that's good for now. And just define that a little more, get rid of that. And we'll touch that up later if I have to. And now we gotta do these things. Whatever these are, her like spine. Which I'm assuming they're like kind of rounded. I closed the other tab I had that had the other reference. Well, I'm just gonna assume. Nope, not like that. This one I made really circular, but I think I'll just keep it like that. That's probably for the best. And I mean, like I said, I can take a few liberties. I don't think my portfolio is going to get thrown out if I don't draw all of these outfits entirely accurately. I know, I think Edelgard's I took a few liberties with also. But that one was mostly accurate. Alright. Yeah, I think that's pretty much how it should be. And then, hold on, let me... Oh, I don't know if you heard that. I tapped my pen against the tablet. Yeah, I think that looks fine so far. Even flipped. I've tried to make that more of a habit because I feel like flipping it helps you see if there's something wrong. Or like if something looks off, it's easier to tell if you flip the canvas. And then you can kind of fix it from there. This one's a little off-center in the sketch, so I'll probably try to do a better job of centering it this time. Yeah, I think that looks good. Probably. I do have to... Well, let's see. Is this centered? I think I gotta give it a little more on this side. And then it'll look right. Alright. I think that's probably as good as we're gonna get it. I think it might be a little skewed this way. Like this side's not quite as large. Something like that. So. Also, there are sirens outside. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Not much I can do about that. That's probably as good as we're gonna get it. It looks about right. I was gonna plan other stuff to work on if I happen to finish like line art and coloring in this stream, but I don't think I'll have to worry about that because I think by the time we line the hair, I think it's probably going to be like 3 hours in. Maybe. And honestly, I'll probably still draw for a while even after I end stream. That's not entirely right. I think like there's good. And then... I don't know, that... It looks a little strange where I put the center of that one. Maybe if I also do this? I know. Like I said, I have been taking breaks in between because I don't want to get like super burnt out and not be able to draw. Because it'd be really bad if that happened right now. I guess it's not like anything I have to do immediately, but I just want to get this all done. and not push it off for months and months. Maybe I should move the center of this one. That might make more sense. So change that a little bit. And make it like right in here. And hopefully that makes it look a little more like it should. I don't know. This is why I wanted to wait to do these, because I knew it was going to take a while. I mean, I don't think this is even a part in the actual art, but it makes it look nicer, so. I'll fix it later. Let's do like this bottom one, and then we'll do the other like little lines. But I mean, so far we're all on one layer. That's something at least. Because before I probably would have made this like 5-10 layers already. Maybe even more. It is just a lot easier to have everything on one layer. Even if sometimes it makes it a little messy. Usually it's okay. Although I have tried rendering all in one layer too, and I don't know, I can't, like... I feel like I gotta have things separated so that I don't accidentally erase something. Yeah. I think I should move this a little bit. And then maybe connect it again there. And that should make it look more centered, hopefully. Well, mostly. We'll rely on shading to do most of the carrying. Are these? No, these aren't really curved. They're pretty sharp. That's what I thought, but I wanted to be sure. Oh, and then these are pretty thin, so I'll use a little bit thinner of a brush. And the next one. I don't understand why she looks like mechanical here. It's kind of a strange design choice. Oh yeah, I think that's good. And then the other side of this one. And there's a little bit of a line there. Ah, okay. To be honest, I could probably just not fix any of that and no one would be any the wiser. I mean, I feel like it does look maybe a little off in some places, but I'll fix that at a later point. Because I just don't feel like it right now. We'll do these. And then the bottom of this, and we'll get to that. All of that going on down there. Which, like I said, I've already made pretty good progress for today, so... Even if I don't get to coloring today, I won't be too mad. Although I would like to. Rendering, I feel like I should leave until like tomorrow at least. I just don't think I'm in the headspace to render today. I think that's pretty good. And we'll do this sides also. That's about where it should be. And let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much how it should be. And I gotta extend that out to make this little diamond thing. Whatever this is. Lines are all pretty straight for this. So I should probably keep it like that. Okay, is that how it's supposed to look? I feel like it's a little off-center, maybe? Is it just because of this? I mean, I don't know. I think it's fine if I zoom out. If I zoom in, I don't like it, but then if I zoom out, it's fine, so. I'm just not gonna worry about it. And we gotta do the bottom of this. Hold on, I'm gonna stretch for a second. Because my back is hurting a little. But I'm trying to have good posture, so... maybe it won't hurt tomorrow. That's mostly good. I just gotta fix it on either end. Just gotta make it go a little more like that. And also get rid of that extra little bit there. Okay. And then the other side, and then we can move on to all of the stuff on the legs. It's curved a weird way. I might have to make it 2 lines. So like I said, it is curved a little strangely. So maybe if I do it like that first, and then kind of go upwards like that. Well, if I can connect them. Okay, that's pretty much how I want it. I'll fix it up a little bit later. And that's pretty much how it should be. Or how I want it to look. Although, the diamond, I feel like... Let's see. Connect that. Actually, yeah, I think the diamond should be curved a little more like this. Okay, that looks more like it should, I think. And then I'm gonna fix that a little bit. Okay, anyway. Now let's do the armor here. Which, like, I don't know, what is this protecting even? This is doing nothing for her, I feel like. Okay. It can be a little bit thinner there, that's fine. And let's see. I'll just do this line now if I can. Is that the way it's supposed to look? I think mostly. I do have it a little bit different on, like, in the sketch, but I think that's pretty much how it is. Right, that one. I'll make those lines a little bit thinner, but for now that's good. We're almost there. We're almost done with all the body. I'll do the leg first. The other leg. Before we move on to the one with the skirt and all that on it. I know there's like a piece of armor that thing is. Don't really know what it's doing, but it's there in art. So I don't know. Right now, this. I think I can use that. It's just a little bit off the sketch, but I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that'll be good. I'll save these for a little bit later. Just because I don't want to figure that out right now. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much right. And then these parts. I think it's like these. They're just a little odd. Hard to see. Oh, I think they go kind of like this. And then there's like a curved line there. Ah, yeah. it's pretty much like that. Alright. Now we gotta do the other one. Which we did start this at least, so we at least have the setup for this. And I just gotta draw the other lines for it. Which I'll probably need 2 lines for this also. Here, let me move this one over a little. Okay, that should be good. And then the top of it goes up here. No, not like that. I just gotta connect it in a good way. Maybe if I erase a little bit, that'll help. No, I mean, I think that's good. It's not entirely accurate to the sketch, but it doesn't have to be. As long as it looks mostly right. And then I guess we'll do this thing, at least the outer lines of it. And maybe save the inner ones for a little bit later. Or I could just render them on, but yeah, I mean, since I'm lining everything else here. The curve is a little strange. Oh, it's like it arches upwards and then curves. Which, okay, maybe that's probably more like it. Now that I think about it. Okay, and then we'll do that curve. Which, does it just go... No, it curves down. So it's like that. I mean, like I said, it doesn't have to be entirely accurate. As long as it looks good. And looks like it's meant to look like that. Which, I am gonna redo this, like, bottom line. Okay, I'll leave that for now. See if I want to change it later. Okay. I think maybe it just doesn't curve as much at the top. Let's see. Because I feel like at the top it's a little less curved, maybe? I don't know, I'll see how it looks. Line art by the pixel. It's not a good habit. I feel like it's pretty bad. Because I zoom in way too much when I don't need to be. It curves more than that. I don't think it's like that though. It's like, well, it's, I don't know, it's weird because it's a different angle. As long as it looks okay, then I'm just gonna go with it. I think like that should be good. We'll make it a little less curved here. I just feel like, I don't know. Like I said, I zoom in way too much and no one else is actually going to zoom in as much as I do. And I have to remind myself of that sometimes. But I still want to make it look like it's supposed to. Right now that we've done that, let's do this bottom part. And that one. Oh, I think I made it a little bit too high up to start. Yeah, it's gotta connect. Is that? That still doesn't seem right. Should draw it connecting and that'll help. Okay. That looks like it should. I mean, it does look a little off down there, but I mean, that's how it's supposed to be. So, I don't know. Right, Right now, we gotta do this side of the, like, thigh-high things. Like armor, I don't know what it is. Oh, why do you teleport me over here? And like I said, I'll probably try to do the hair too in this stream if I can. But I don't know if we'll get to it. That might take a while. Alright, now for this. Oh, wait. It's a little. Okay. Here, we'll make a match like that. Right now, I don't want to do those right now. I'll line the cape first. Let's get rid of the hair for a second so we can see. And then we're gonna line the cape. Which honestly, if it's not entirely accurate to the sketch, I don't really care. Because it's just supposed to be like flowing. And then a few areas where it gets a little bit thicker. Okay, I think that's... Here's one side, and then the other side. I don't know if I'll line this part. I might just render it. I just toss it in there. Okay, and then that side. Make them connect. Alright, like I said, I don't know if I'll align that. I'll probably just render it later on. So, we're mostly done. With this, at least. Oh wait, I didn't even realize there's a line here that I just forgot to include. Oops. Alright, make it a little bit thinner to match the rest of these. Probably should have used a smaller brush to start with, but oh well. Okay. Now that we've done that, let's do the top, which I'm kind of dreading. But oh well. We can do it. I know for the belt, I want the liner to be a little bit above the other one. Or above like the shirt's line art. Okay, and then we'll go through this for now. We'll draw those things on top later. Actually, wait, do they? Oh, well. I don't know if they stuck on top of the belt. I'm just gonna assume they would, maybe. That's probably, well, maybe I should draw the entire line and then erase. That might be easier. Yeah, I think that'll end up being easier than my original plan. Although for the other side, I'll probably just try and connect it. rid of that. The other side. Where? Okay. Let's erase this stuff in here. And I'm gonna make this a little bit thicker to show like the outside of it. Here, let me get rid of the sketch so I can see a little bit easier. And then also up here. Here we go. I think that's pretty good. Pretty much how I want it. Maybe a little bit less over here. Okay, and then I'll do like the sides of all this stuff first. I mean, I'm assuming it's like that. Actually, her like... She's got lines going down. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. I don't feel like doing it now. Let's do these first. And then we can do those things, which I've been dreading this whole time. But maybe we can simplify them, I don't know. Okay, I think like that's good. Oh wait, connect that up to the top. Oh wait, I think I got that a little... That's a little wonky. Maybe like there should be better? I can't entirely trust my sketch, because I know sometimes I place things in the wrong spot. It's curved inwards a little more. That should make it look how I want it to, hopefully. Yeah, mostly. Alright, anyway. Now we gotta draw these things. Okay. I'll probably make a separate layer and then also give me this for reference. I want to try and do these pretty quickly. I don't want to spend forever on these. Oh, no, I almost used the wrong brush. I'll stretch a little more, but I want to get these done and then maybe we'll take a break before we start doing the hair, because that'll take a little bit longer. Alright, I'm almost ready. Okay, so... first of all, I think I should just make like a circle shape, because that's what it looks like these are. Which honestly, to save on time, we're just gonna do that. I'll just copy and paste to the other side for the other one. Actually, it might need to be a little... It probably needs to be bigger. My bad. It's fine to do a little cheating every now and then. Hello? Oh, that's what this is here for. Yes, it is. Alright, so then we gotta draw this on top of it. Corin, why are your clothes so complicated? Here, I'll just make the holes now, because that probably works. Maybe we should do like the shapes at the top, and that'll help. Just like everything else in art, break it down into shapes. And do like the outline first, and then go in. That might help. I mean, I could just leave it like this, but it would look a little silly. It's not too complicated when you think about it a little bit. I say as I'm overcomplicating it. Okay. Get a little thinner, maybe. That looks okay. I just gotta, like I said, I gotta make it thinner. No, it's not that. It's not that. Oh wait, I got these like seriously off center. Oops. Here, let's take this sketch away so that I can see a little better. I mean, it's a little off, but I think I'm just gonna go with this. After a little bit more fixing. Yeah. I mean, that's probably the best we're gonna make it anyway. Like I said, if you just don't overcomplicate it, then it's fine. Alright, let's take that and we're just gonna copy and paste to the other side. Which, let's see, is that where it's supposed to be? Maybe? Oh, nope. Sorry for the jump scare. I accidentally hit the bucket tool. That, for some reason, colored in the entire canvas. Okay, yeah, I think we're just gonna go with that. They're kind of big anyway. It's like, I don't understand. Although I am noticing now that this... now that I've flipped it, this side's a little wonky. But we'll just fix it on this one, and the other one, we'll just let it be. Okay. Now, let's erase everything around these so I can squeeze them in here. It didn't take too long. Probably longer than it should have, reasonably, but you know what? It's okay. And also, I am gonna make these sides a little bit thinner. Just so it doesn't like stand out as much. I don't know, I guess it'll stand out either way, but so it doesn't blend in too much with the rest of the line art. Okay. And for the lines, I probably just need like, yeah, straight line there, straight line there. Nope, another straight line, please. Well, they should probably be the same thickness now that I think about it. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Right, get rid of these little extra bits that we don't need. We don't want any of that. I will make them a little more defined though. Because if not, they look a little strange. So it's probably better to do that. Okay. After I do this, I'm done with these. Alright. So, now, well, I still got those, but we'll wait on those. Okay, I think we'll take a break for a second, or for like a minute, because that's a lot. Let me save just in case. Because sometimes Clip Studio feels a little silly and wants to crash. Alright. Like I said, we're gonna take a break for a second. I think I'll watch the Silent Hill trailer while we're doing this. Might as well get two things done. Here, let me pause that. Thank you, thank you. I know, I need a stretch. My back is hurting a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna open up an incognito tab. Because I got a lot of other tabs that I need to keep open. But I also don't want everyone seeing those, so. Alright, let's look at the trailer. Here, let me turn that off for a second. So if I get an ad, which I did, of course. Wait. Turn it to dark mode. Then I want light mode on YouTube. Oh my god, the ad started over. Why? Why would you do this? Okay. Here, let me add another source. And hold on, let me make it fit the screen real quick. I gotta move it below everything. Okay. Let's see. Can I fit this in like a good way? I don't know if I can. It's a little awkward. Maybe if I full screened it, but I don't feel like doing that. Let's see. Maybe if I stretch it just a little bit. That's fine. I think most people have seen this. I don't know what to do about the top part. Actually, maybe if I... Hold on. What button is that? This one. If I bring that back, magic. Okay, this should make it a little better. It's gonna remove my stretching. Right, and then just squish it in there. It's fine if it's squished. Just a little bit. That should be fine, hopefully. Alright, let's see. What is in the Silent Hill F? Wait, turn that back on. Oh wait, all my work was for nothing. There's black bars anyway. Here. Okay. I'll say it feels weird to have a Silent Hill game where they're not speaking English. Or I don't know, just not being set in America. Silent Hill fancy. It does kind of look like the town from When They Cry. Higurashi When They Cry. And, why am I getting a toy recommendation? What? Hold on. Wait, get that out of here, please. What? I'm not buying. Okay. Is that a thing now on YouTube? What? Why is there a toy recommendation in the middle of the trailer? Okay. Okay, let's keep going. Uh-oh. So I'm guessing this one's gonna be kind of similar to that short Silent Hill game that came out recently. At least like visually. I know people didn't really like the shorter one that came out. I don't remember what it was called. Oh my god, are there gonna be like weird rituals happening? Like in his other stuff, the writer of Higurashi's? I forgot his name. Is it Ryokushi? I can't remember. Seems more like the main games. I mean, yeah. It does seem like an actual mainline Silent Hill game. Like I said, it feels a little weird to have it set in someplace other than America, but makes it more interesting. There's chances for them to actually do more stuff. Oh. I wonder if they're gonna have an English dub. Uh-oh. Do her clothes start coming off as the game goes on? Why is the back gone though? Out of everything. I mean, I can see the arm, but why is the back of her shirt gone? Wait, there's actually other people here? Like living here? It's not too common in Silent Hill for them to actually have other people. Oh, okay. I won't question that. Silent Hill in Brazil. It would be a little silly. Well, like I said, it looks interesting. Did they announce when it was supposed to come out? I haven't seen anyone talking about it, so I'm assuming no, maybe? But whenever it does come out, I'll try to play it. Yeah. Alright, I will take a little bit more of a break just before I do the hair. So this is bothering me. Okay. I'll make another layer for the hair. And we'll do that in just a second. I don't know, maybe we'll get the hair relatively quickly. I don't know. I'm a little doubtful. It's so weird seeing Silent Hill doing surprisingly well. Yeah, a little. I mean, I know most of the recent games have not been well received. I feel like this one should be though, because everyone loves that writer's other stuff. And I watched the Higurashi anime, so I would assume it's kind of the same thing as the visual novel, at least. Here, let me turn the background music back on so we're not just sitting in silence. There we go. But, are there even that many other, like, horror games coming out recently? Or, I don't know, soon? Because I can't think of too many. Off the top of my head, at least. And, you know, I've been looking more into older horror games, so I'm not really looking at them too much. Animus? Let's see, what is that? I don't think I've heard of that one. No, well, this is a movie. Let's see. Okay, it is on Steam. I'll look into it. Dead by Daylight. I don't really want to play Dead by Daylight. Isometric one that takes place underwater? I don't believe so. I don't remember anything like that. I know the writer, David Cage, the writer of Detroit Become Human, he apparently wrote a game for the PS2. And I'm kind of interested in it. I don't think it's horror per se, more like thriller, suspense, action. So I might play that eventually, see if his writing was still like it is. Nightmare Operator? Let's see. Oh, I don't think I mentioned, since the Steam sale is still going on, a few days ago I bought Red Dead Redemption 2 and Death Stranding. So eventually I may play those on stream, I don't know. I know both of them are pretty resource heavy. I've been playing Death Stranding on my own for a little bit. It's interesting and it's fun. I like delivering things. But I feel like if I streamed it, I'd have to turn the graphics way down. Because I mean, I have them set pretty high right now, and it does fine, but I think if I streamed on top of it, probably wouldn't do so well. But here, let me look at Nightmare Operator. Looks interesting. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. There's also other games that I have on my wishlist that have not come out yet. Not all of them are horror, but I'm keeping an eye on them, so maybe eventually I can play them if they ever come out. There was one that I had been following for a while and they just like kind of stopped giving updates. So I was like, well, I don't know if that's ever gonna come out. Maybe eventually they'll come back. Anyways, let's get to work on this. I don't know, hiding that layer is probably the easiest thing to do. Stasis bone totem? Here, let me look up that. Yeah, it does look interesting. Reminds me a little bit of Darkwood with a top-down view. Asylum? Let's see. What is Asylum? Well, it's on sale for 10% off. No, I do kind of like point and click. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. I'm making a list of them. But anyways, let's get back into this. It probably makes more sense if it curves that way. The one screenshot that I looked at reminded me a little bit of Signalis. But I think that was just the setting and like what the character was wearing. Which, I don't know, I find myself wishing that there was like more content in Signalis all the time. It's just so good. Like, if they made DLC for Signalis, I'd be buying it day one. DLC that's like extra content, I mean. Or even if it was like an art book, I'd probably buy that too. Although art books I prefer to have physically. Oh, I don't know, I'll worry about the line weight later. We'll just line it first. It's really good. It's really good. I keep telling my dad he needs to play it. Because I think he'd like it, probably. I don't think he's that into horror, but I think he'd enjoy the setting, probably. He likes space, he likes, I don't know, zombies. He might have fun. I don't think he's too big into horror though, like I am. Because, you know, he plays like Project Zomboid, but I feel like that's not really horror. Like there's scary moments sometimes if you run into a zombie or something. But I don't think its main purpose is to be a horror game. Which, my dad also bought Red Dead 2. Because at first I told him that I bought it and he was gonna borrow it from my library. But apparently family sharing is not permitted for Red Dead. So he bought it himself. So I don't know, maybe eventually I'll stream that with my dad. I don't even know what you do in Red Dead 2 multiplayer, but we could figure it out. Yeah, I mean, it's also... He really loves Grand Theft Auto. So since it's by Rockstar, I'm sure he enjoys that. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know entirely what you do in Red Dead anyway. I know like the main gist of it, but besides that I don't really know that much about it. So maybe it'd make a good game to stream blind one time. Although I don't know if there's stuff in it that I can't show on YouTube, I don't know. I forgot I also gotta do the thing on the headband. Well, I'll figure all that out. Because that's also, it's, oh, I still have that selected. It's another one of like these kind of designs. Oh well. I'll work on that eventually. You can avoid it easily? Okay. Well, as long as I know about it, it should be fine. I did not really know about like the shower scene in Report from Hell, Michigan. But nothing happened, so it's okay. I did think it was really silly that you could watch a Briscoe shower though, not just the woman. Because I'm pretty sure if I went into the other room it would have been the ladies. I completely forgot her name, but to be fair, there were like a billion reporters. I'm gonna connect this in a way that looks good. Okay. I think that's about right. Well, now that I'm looking at it from here. Which bar increased? It was the erotic one. Which I did find out after streaming it. I don't know if it's New Game Plus or what, but there's like a... I don't know, there's a weird game mode you can do. I'm assuming it's New Game Plus. But I don't know if it's safe to stream, so I don't know if I'll ever be checking that out. And then there's other endings too that I didn't get, but I don't know. Soma? No, I have not. I've heard about it, but I don't think I've ever, you know, actually played it. I feel like this one should go upward a little more. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. I know a lot of people like Selma. I don't know. I think at first I might have written it off as one of those like horror games that everyone plays. If that makes sense. Like I don't want to say like PT. And I don't know. I'm kind of blanking on examples, but there's a lot of horror games that are just like... I don't want to say generic either, but just ones that everyone plays. Like I said, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. There was one that I thought of a while ago. I know I watched someone stream it once. I cannot remember the name of it. But it was about, like, an actress that got plastic surgery? Streamer game might be the word, yeah. And she had some guy, like, stalking her. It was a horror game. I don't remember what the name was. But the guy, like, broke into her house and... I don't think it's It Follows. Is it? Let's see. No, I don't think it is. Well, now it's showing me a movie. No, it's not It Follows. Manly played that, I think. It was probably also played by Manly. I know I watched, like, Anna from Niji Sanji play it. And I think Manly also played it. I don't remember what it was called, though. But I've been thinking about it recently, because I was like, I might play it eventually, if I can ever find the name of it. And I can't remember too much else about it besides, like, those details. And the only other thing I remember is that Anna spent a long time looking in the drawers for stuff. I don't know why that stuck with me. But that's the only other thing I remember from it. So maybe if I ever find the name of it, I'll play it. Okay, we have these about right. I'm gonna keep those connected. And then I also gotta do the other side. And the headband, I gotta figure that out too, because I didn't make it entirely straight. Oh well. Okay, get rid of that. Actually, yeah, leave that, I guess. I don't want those to look the same. I don't want like these two lines to look the same. Alright, let's do the other side and then we'll figure out the headband. Which I guess I could have drawn her without it, but in all her official art she has it, so... I figured I probably should. Uh-oh, my Clip Studio is lagging a little bit. I don't even have that much drawn yet. Dead letter? I think I remember hearing about it. I don't remember too much about it besides the name. And then fix these up a little bit, although I'll really go in on it later. Like I said, I don't remember like what it's about or anything. I am excited for what's it called? The survival game. Why am I blanking on the name? What's it called? I can't remember. I'm looking it up. Well, okay, apparently winter survival is a game. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a game that takes place in winter. That's a survival game. That's... what is it called? Survival game in winter. Why can I not find it all of a sudden? I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. I'm getting like mobile games now. What? Where's it at? I played it on stream. The Long Dark. Okay, finally. I don't know why I couldn't remember the name. I'm excited for The Long Dark too. Maybe I'll remember the name whenever it comes out. I do have it on my wish list. I want to see what else they do with the premise. Because I wonder if it's gonna feel kind of samey or if they're actually gonna do something new with it. Ah, I believe it does have multiplayer. So I could probably play it with my dad at some point. We'll just probably give it a while to make sure they fix all the bugs and everything first. Because usually multiplayer games come out and they're pretty buggy at first. So I'll wait a little bit and see what happens. Alright, let's try and get this headband done with. Yeah, I think that's okay. You just gotta connect that, obviously. And then the other side. Gotta make sure it looks right. That's a little bit too far down. Maybe... it might need to extend over a little more than it does. I don't know, let's try... I mean, that looks fine from there, but I feel like we'll really be able to tell later when we do the back of it. Or not really later, but when the back of it gets done. I mean, so far it looks okay. Yeah, I think that's okay. Like I said, we'll see when we finish it, but oops, it's still flipped. Oh, turn it around. Okay. I think you might. I think you still get her in Conquest, maybe. I think she's just... Yeah, she's in the first paralog, so we can get her either way. So I will be getting her at some point. I don't think I really used her much in my first playthrough, though. So I don't know how much I'll be using her this time. But we'll see. We'll see. Also, while I'm at it, let me get rid of all these extra lines and stuff that I don't need. Also, this is not connected now. But, you know, that's kind of the issue when you're just guessing. Okay, and back to the hair. I don't know if we'll finish the hair in this stream. I might do the rest of it off stream. How was the shaped again? Okay. We'll just shape it like that. And we'll do the detailing later. Because I don't feel like doing that right now. Not so soon after those other ones. I know, it's quite a bit. Which, I mean, it'll look really good when it's done, but it's gonna take a while. Also, hold on, this is bothering me. This is just my normal drawing process. Things bother me and I get rid of them. Right here, let's draw the other side of the headband and we'll see if it still looks okay. Which, like I said, I might make a few edits to my model and submit my model to my portfolio also, so that then I only have to do 4 more illustrations. Which I'm not planning on them being super complicated. I feel like this and like one other are the most complicated ones that I'm planning on doing next. So I know. That's why I'm trying to offload the work a little bit by finding older stuff to submit to. Because at first I was like, well, maybe I can just make like 5 more like new illustrations to show all my like, you know, most recent work. But then after I got done with the Edelgard one, I was like, I don't know, maybe I should start trying to find other stuff. So I went back and found some older art that I'm gonna submit. And like I said, I might use my model too. Come on, let me get this line. Okay, I think that's pretty good. That's probably how it should be. I mean, I do like my design also, and I feel like having character design in there is probably a good thing to have instead of, you know, a bunch of fan art. It's still gonna be like half fan art, but you know, that's what I do best, so you're just gonna have to deal with that. Okay, that should be good. Oh no, erase that. Still no reference sheet. I mean, I could finish it really quickly, but I feel like that's not really useful unless you're going into like animation. I don't know. know, I feel like I guess reference sheets are useful for other things, but the headband does look off to me. I can't tell exactly. It's here. Oh, sorry, I did that with my mouse. It's a really shaky circle. So that's this side. I mean, yeah. I suppose. I don't know. I can't tell like where exactly it's off. Cause like it's hard to tell also because you have this thing here and the hair is obscuring the other side. Maybe if I hold on. Sometimes I do this for reference. Let me grab this side and paste it over. Just see what that looks like. Tilt it a little bit. Alright, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. I mean... I don't know if that really helps me out too much. Maybe if I make this a little bit lower, like it is in that. And then maybe it'll look more like it should. I mean, I'm still a little conflicted, I don't know. I did also kind of draw it at a weird angle, so maybe that's partly why. I don't know, I might just say it's fine at some point and finish fixing it later. Because like I said, with this thing here, it's a little weird. I don't know. I think it's fine. I think for now it's okay. Just maybe make this a little bigger. I'm not entirely sure. I feel like that doesn't look right though. I feel like having it thinner makes more sense. But maybe not. No, I'll keep it like it is for now. And if I still don't like it later, then we'll do something about it. Alright, the hair, the back of the hair. Start with the back of the head. So that'll be the easiest, and then we'll go down from there. I'll probably just choose a side and start working. It's just, you know, drawing is fun, but line art sometimes is not so fun. I'll do the start of the other side too, so that we have that already like plotted out. Because then it'll be easier to start the other side. And it won't look super weird when we do comparisons or zoom out. Alright, let me drink some water. We'll start with this side. I mean, it's a little different. I feel like it's gone faster, but that's probably just because I'm streaming, so... You know, when I'm streaming, I don't have the temptation to, like, pick up my phone or like open Twitter and start scrolling endlessly. Because I mean, it'd be pretty weird if you were watching someone and they just started doing that all of a sudden. Anyway, that's good. I think it's a little different from how I want it to be. Okay. Honestly, the other side might be easier to start with because this one's longer. Well, yeah, but that was during break time, mostly. I think I will start on the other side first. Because this one's going to be easier to do than the other one. I wish I was good enough at line art that I could just like draw all of these, but I'm not quite there yet. Maybe eventually. Which, I mean, I can still get them done relatively quickly. It's just I wish I was a little faster at it. Or, you know, I wish it was simpler. Okay, there's the sketch. Like I said, my Clip Studio is lagging a little bit. Which is like, I'm not even drawing that much. I mean, I guess there are a lot of lines on the screen, but it's not that many. Okay, this one. And then a little other curve off it. And at the other side. That's not exactly how it was, but I think I'll go with it. That looks fine. I don't know. I want it to be flatter than that, though. I don't want it to be super duper curvy. We'll do that, and then this part. Alright. No, actually I like it more like the sketch. So like that, I guess. I mean, I feel like animation you can kind of get away with rougher line art because you're not working with, or, well, because you're not meant to look at the same frame for minutes and minutes. So you can kind of get away with taking some shortcuts. You can do that too with illustration, but it will be more obvious. I feel like it looks a little off. Which it might just be because this is a little less wide than the other one. Or than the like upper part. But I'll fix that. Okay. So, that part's done. Man, we still got so much more left to go. Like I said, I don't think we're getting to coloring We still got some other line art for the body, but I'm just not gonna worry about that right now. Well, honestly, I'm just gonna go with that and see how it looks, and if I don't like it, I'll change it. I don't know, I feel like sometimes the line art for hair is a little more fun, because you can do a little more with it. Doesn't feel as restrictive as some other things. I guess I'll draw the other part first. After I make some fixes, of course. This part first. And connect it there. And then like that. Alright, looking pretty good, I think. And let's see. Can I do this in one line? Maybe? Mostly? Might need to fix it a little bit down here. Just to make it as thin as I want it. I mean, it's not exactly how I want, but I think that's okay. Now the end of it. Maybe we can get this side done quickly. Maybe. If I just don't spend too long on details. Which is going to be a challenge for me, but... I feel like maybe I made it curve out a little too much here. Hello. And then... Actually, I don't know. Curving out might be better there. Because that might work better with how it's lapping over. Yeah, that's probably better. Okay. So then... Actually, let me draw it like this sketch. And just see how I like it. Because I don't know how I feel about having it be like big like that. I don't know. I feel like it's better to be like that. Let me just clean that up a little bit since that was a little rough. Alright, so then the next one I'll start like from here, I guess. And we'll curve up a little bit. Actually, I think since I curved up there, it's gonna have to be like this. Maybe? Let's see. A certain person. This is Corn from Fire Emblem Fates. Female Corn specifically. Okay, let me... I think it's gotta be like that. Maybe I should have done it like I had it in the sketch. Because that seems to be working out better. think that actually looks like it's supposed to. Alright, now we'll draw these tufts. I don't know. I guess I'll draw it like it should be. I should have a little more faith in my sketch. Almost. A little wide. I think that's fine. And then this other one. And like I said, maybe we can at least get this side of the hair done. It is. But I think I have a plan. We'll see if it all works out. I mean, there's not too much that isn't lined, I feel like. I'll try my best. I feel like I've learned quite a bit since the last drawing stream I did, which was months and months ago, so things are a little different now. And then this almost isn't like curved enough, I feel like. Which I mean, I can give it some depth with like line art. But I'll figure that all out after I finish the line art. Won't worry too much about that right now. Alright, so then this next one starts out like here. Go ahead and taper that off. Like this. Thank you, thank you. I still haven't decided if I don't know. I go back and forth between like rendering styles. Maybe eventually I'll settle on one of these days. Alright, so there's that, and then curves this way. If I can get it to look right. Okay, there's that. I will get rid of that. And also, I want to make this thinner where it folds over. And then I'll go ahead and do like other end of it so that we don't have to do that later and figure out everything. I think that looks about like it should. It's not the same as this sketch, but that's okay. Because we also gotta do all that stuff down there. Alright, let's start from like here. Will probably be easiest. I don't know, do I want to have it like that? I feel like that almost makes it too round. But maybe not. Yeah, I'll make it a little less round. So that it's not quite like that. Alright, and then... Well, I don't know. I feel like I liked it more when it had... Okay. Anyways. After all the undoing. Finish this line off. This curve. Which I think does just end there, but oh well. That's fine. This one... Oh, where did it put me? Why? Tube Studio, why do you teleport me around my canvas? Okay, and then... That looks like I want it to, so... Let's do this line next. I don't know if I should do it this way. Yeah, that's probably easier. Okay, and then... We'll do... This one? Should probably be zoomed out, that would help. That might help a little bit. It's gotta like curve over this way just a little. Okay. I think that's good. Okay, we got a little bit more to do for this side. And then there's the entire other side, but we'll worry about that after. Or I'll worry about it probably. Okay. It feels a little fitting that the music is going hard right now. Okay, like I said, we got a little bit more. Which honestly, I don't know what that extra line is for. I don't know if that's meant to be for rendering or not. I'm gonna assume it's part of the line art, because I didn't put any other extra little lines like that, so I'm assuming this is part of the line art. This is not how I want it exactly, but I think that's gonna work out better. And then do this. Just do that. And I'll do that for the rest of the hairline art later, but okay, that's this side pretty much done. I don't know. I don't remember what that line is for, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. Yeah, sometimes. I think it's just the ADHD. It's like, I don't know, I forgot what I was doing. Okay, and then... like that. Which I could probably save this for later, but I don't feel like it. Alright, so that's that side done. I think I'm gonna leave the other side. Oh, wait, there's still more. Hold on. Let's do this little last part first. Before we say it's over. When it's really not. There's just a little bit more. Oh, wait, there's also a little bit there. now that side of the hair is done. So that's where I'm gonna end the stream for tonight. Hold on, I'm adjusting how I'm sitting because my back is hurting. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had fun. I'll probably continue working on this off stream for a little bit. Maybe try to finish the other side of the hair. I don't know. We'll see. But thank you guys. I will see you guys again on Friday. So yeah. Sorry to the VOD, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm almost done with the line art, so it's all good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sleep well. Have sweet dreams. Good night and bye bye.